Good morning, everybody. Let's see, nobody's on yet, so we'll be sending this out to everybody who's registered. Today we're going to be covering drip campaigns, but we're going to give it about another minute, see if I don't get anybody in here. So before I actually start. All right, let's get this thing rolling here. Today we're going to be covering drip campaigns inside Conversion. We have drip campaigns set up for your sphere. We have drip campaigns set up for new buyers. We have drip campaigns set up for everything. So let's see here. Let me get some conversion going. I put it on a different screen. Okay, so to get to your drip campaigns, okay, we're in our conversion dashboard here. Okay, what you want to do is you come over here where it says High Mark and it has this little drop down area. We select that, and if we go into My Settings, it'll take us to the settings page. And this takes usually a little while, especially if you have a lot of drip campaigns in here, a little while to load. But if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see all of your drip campaigns. Okay, so there's one that says Ahwatukee 60. So that's anybody that signs up for Ahwatukee that we put them on the 60 touch Ahwatukee campaign. Okay, I mean, we have a ton of them. And notice on the right over here, it's either text, email. You have even message me as soon as it stops scrolling. Okay, to lead, we can email or text them. To me, I can email myself, text me, or I can now schedule a call. Okay, all of this was actually implicated into the system, or actually introduced into the system, I should say, at our request. So a little bit of influence that we were able to have on them. Okay, now I'm going to first teach you guys how to make your own drip campaign. For those of you that want to make your own, it's right up here, okay, where it says add drip emails to text and add new drip campaign. All right. Now, don't know why they put these on the side they did, but you would think since we read left to right that they would have put it that way, but you need to start it on the right side by adding a campaign name, okay? So we can just go test campaign, okay? Like you would name it FHA buyers or whatever you want to create, okay? No phone number campaign. If you want to create your own, okay? Do we want to share the campaign? That means share it with everybody in conversion. I'm going to click don't share, okay, because I don't want to share my stuff, but that's just me, okay? And we can assign it to a hashtag if we already have a hashtag created. So like, let's say I wanted to assign this to hashtag Apache Junction, I can click that. But I'm not going to assign it to a hashtag just yet, okay? Now, all I do is go add this campaign. Now, we'll just let this work just a little bit. It added the drip campaign to the list down there at the bottom. See how it says campaign added? All right, so now if I come here into the left side of this, it says Ahwatukee 60. If I just click on this drop box and I come here to test campaign, that's where I want to add this, okay? Now we're going to create the body of our drip campaign. So on day one, here we can select the days that we want them to go out. Being a little slow. Yesterday conversion went down in the afternoon, so I'm not sure if this has something to do with that or not. But here on day one, we can just go select day. We can put whatever day we want to start it. The first 10 days, first 10 days, then you notice it starts after, I'm sorry, the first 15 days, then it starts going in increments of 5, okay? So you can go and create them in increments of 5, okay? Now, the way we want it to go out, do we want it to go out to the lead or to me? I want this to go out to the lead as a text message, okay? You can put email as well, but it's whatever you want to do, okay? Now, keep in mind, most text messages are seen. Like 90-95% of text messages are seen. Emails don't get seen as much, but they do work, okay? So we're going to select this a text message. Now, in the subject matter, so in the email or the text header, this is what's going to go out. Looking to buy a new home, need to get financing, need to have credit repair, looking to buy in hashtag city. Notice I said hashtag city because if you look in this next column, this next box down here, there's custom variables that are allowed. Hashtag first name, it will auto-populate the first name of that lead. Hashtag last name, same thing. You can do agent email, agent name, agent phone, hashtag town. So these are shortcuts you can do so you can create one text campaign regardless of whatever city they're looking in. It will scrape it and put it in there, okay? So write down those shortcuts because as soon as you click in this box to type something, they disappear, okay? So there's the subject of my text message going out. Now, once again, like I told you, as soon as I click in this next box, they all disappear. And now you can type your message. So you could actually, we'll go hashtag first name. So it'll say, hello, Bob. I see that you're looking to buy a home in hashtag Gilbert. Okay. Period. And we can just go, thank you. I'm just abbreviating this. Hashtag agent name. Now, if you're creating it for yourself, just put in your name. But if you're creating it for a team, then you'd want to put the agent name because then therefore it'll pull the agent name. Okay. Same thing with your email. You can go hashtag email, agent email. There's a delay in this typing and it's driving me crazy. Okay. So you get the idea, create the body of it, and then all you do is go ahead and hit add email. Even though it's text messages, it says add email. It will add that message on day one. Then if you come down here, and then you'll go, okay, I want another one to go out on day 5, and I want, this is being really slow for me, so that's why I'm struggling here, and I want this to go out as an email, but I want this to come as an email to me, or I'm sorry, I'm going to change it. I'm going to schedule a call to myself. So on day 5, it'll trigger a call to myself. That conversion will tell me that, hey, I need to call this lead, okay? So that's how you can design your own and fit them to fit yourself. Now, for those of you that don't want to design your own, okay? If you come up here back to where it says Hi Mark with the little drop down arrow, we come here to where we have shared campaigns. Now, here in the shared campaigns are campaigns that are shared by everybody that inside conversion. Remember how we had that share or don't share? If you share it, it'll be here. Now, if you type in LUXRE and hit search, and it's thinking, all right, here's all the drip campaigns that we have created for the luxury group, okay? Now, you come through and scroll which ones you want. We have some that are city specific, the 60 touch, but if you come down here to the bottom, and if we go to the last few pages, John built some new campaigns that are really good, okay? We have the 8x8 seller. So if somebody is the seller lead, we can put them on the 8x8 seller, and it's telling you to, this is going out to you, it's saying mail or email resume and references. On the second one, send this home seller an RPR report. So these are all things that it's telling you to do. Now on day 20, this goes out to the lead. When considering selling your home or to move up or downsize with purchase of a new home, it's also important to know what your purchasing power is versus your listing power. So this goes out to them, okay? Now it comes back to you. Follow up with this client to see if they received your resume, RPR, if they like to schedule an appointment, okay? So you get the idea. We have one for client as well, okay? We have a client, when we switch them to client and conversion, both it's to you and to the client. So on the second one, it goes out, send this client your monthly newsletter, update notes. Quarterly event call, it's telling you to call them to invite them to the quarterly event. Okay, so it's really important that we start using these, because now this even makes stuff easier for you, because it schedules you for stuff to do. Okay. All right, we have another one. Let's see. Those are somebody who used our campaign and shared it. But we also have oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Whoever whoever Spell Holmes Queen Creek is, I wish there was a way we can delete that. We have our sphere. This is the one I'm looking for. Okay. Everybody that's in our sphere, we want to set them to this drip campaign. Okay. And we can hashtag them sphere, and I'll show you in a sec when we go back on how to set hashtags. And that way, when we type hashtag sphere, it'll trigger this campaign. Okay. So when you have the sphere one set, it is basically to remind you. Day 1, reminder to schedule pop by for this client. Day 25, did you pop by? Update the notes. Send this client a monthly newsletter. Follow up on last month's pop by. Did you send this client a newsletter? Please update your notes. It's basically telling you what to do for your client that's in the sphere category. Okay? So we have these campaigns all set up for you. Now, the last thing that I'm going to show you before we end this is if I come here back to my settings. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. I'm going to back up. how you use these, how you get these drip campaigns into your database. I'm going to come back here to shared campaigns. As soon as this lets me. Any day. Okay, so I click back on shared campaigns. Now, let's just use this Chandler 60, okay? Let's say I wanted to use this campaign in my database. I'm going to click this little green box that says use this campaign. Now you have to rename it. Like, you can leave the Chandler 60, that way you know what it is, but just make it MU or Mark or something like that. You just have to change it a little bit, hit OK. Now, that will then take you to your settings page where all of your drip campaigns are. Okay? Now, how we set it to a hashtag. Okay? See how it says share, no hashtag. Okay? So let's say I were to want, I should have an Ahwatukee hashtag, but I might not. Okay? Let's just pretend that this says Ahwatukee. We're going to select hashtag Ahwatukee. So now that way, whenever I go hashtag Ahwatukee, that will trigger that drip campaign to start for that particular lead. Okay? If you don't have the drip campaign created yet, the hashtag created yet, if you don't have a hashtag for hashtag Ahwatukee, just go into one of your unsubscribed leads. Just select on a lead. And then just come down in here and just go hashtag Ahwatukee. Okay? Just type it out, hit action, just add note, and now that hashtag's created. Then you can come back to your drip campaigns and set it to hashtag Ahwatukee. Okay? So, pretty simple on that. If you have any questions about setting your drip campaign, you can always rewatch the video. There's also a video on the Facebook page for this. Or you can actually just text us and give us a call, and we'll see what we can do to help you. So, other than that, tomorrow's class, if any of you go back and watch this recording, tomorrow's class will be canceled because we're going to Austin for Mega Camp. So, I'll be on a plane during this time. So, other than that, have a good week, and we'll talk to you next week.